4 people have pleaded not guilty in Vinton County court after 16 children were found in serious problems, serious medical conditions, and they were removed from a home in the community of Hamden. Thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Barron.
And I'm Marilyn McAuliffe. According to Vinton County prosecutor William Archer, the 4 suspects you see here, Gary Siders Jr., Gary Siders Sr., Elizabeth Siders, and Christina Siders, are all facing 16 counts of child endangerment, which is a second-degree felony. According to the judge, each charge is punishable by 2 to 12 years in prison. The judge has set all 4 of their bonds at $300,000 cash or surety. 13 News reporter Kelly McElhaney joins us now from the Vinton County Courthouse with more details from today's hearing.
The courtroom was absolutely packed today, waiting to hear more details from the arraignment of those 4 suspects, which officials continue to call one of the most brutal cases that they've witnessed in their careers. At this time, all 4 of those individuals have pled not guilty. Their arraignments were held over Zoom. Gary Siders Sr. and Gary Siders Jr. were arraigned first. The judge set their bonds to $300,000 cash or surety. Christina and Elizabeth Siders were arraigned after. Both of the women also pleaded not guilty, and their bonds were also set $300,000 cash or surety. According to the judge, each charge is punishable by 2 to 12 years in prison.
As we sat and we talked about it, the team kind of talked about it, it really looked third world. It's the type of thing that we're not used to seeing here in America, where our children are really our most precious resource, and we have an obligation as parents, guardians, and custodians to love our kids, to care for our kids, to ensure that they are safe, that they are well fed, that they have safe conditions to live in. That's what we expect here in America.
The suspects are set to have no contact with their co-defendants or their victims, and if they make bond, they will be required to wear GPS monitors. The court will also be providing them with attorneys. Currently, the 16 children are being treated for serious medical conditions across the state. Officials have also confirmed that this is not a human trafficking situation, but what they're calling a multi-generational family living in a limited situation. They've also said that their #1 concern at this point in time is with the welfare of all those children. They've also said that they are being treated at different hospitals across the state at this point in time. Reporting in Vinton County, Kelly McElhaney, 13 News.
Thanks. After the arraignment, Ohio's Attorney General Andy Wilson, along with the Vinton County Sheriff and prosecutor, held a news conference to talk about more regarding this case. The Attorney General says the family is believed to have been in Vinton County for the past 4 years. He says they spoke to neighbors who say they had no idea that children were even living there. He says the home was in deplorable conditions, comparing it to a third world country. He confirmed a search warrant in a parallel investigation led law enforcement to the home, which is when they discovered those children. Wilson says they were all taken to the hospital in different conditions. Some examined, some admitted. One was in the ICU, critically ill at one point.
I've been in incredibly poverty-stricken areas in the inner city. I've been in poverty-stricken areas in rural Ohio. And I've just never seen anything like I saw today with respect to those kids.
You might remember yesterday they called it pure evil. According to the prosecutor, at this point in the investigation, the suspects are being called grandma, grandpa, mother, and father in relation to those children. We want to go live now to Vinton County, outside of the home where those children were.
And that's where we find 13 News reporter Sarah Davis joining us with reaction from neighbors. Sarah, what are you hearing from them?
Well, Amanda, Marilee, folks that we talked to were surprised to hear that anyone at all was living in this house, let alone 16 children and 4 adults. They said they thought it was completely abandoned. The residence on Omer Street in Hamden Township area is being called a third world scene after police say 4 adults were keeping 16 children ages 1.5 to 18 in, quote, horrendous and deplorable conditions. Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson said the children were not enrolled in school. Some of them couldn't speak and one couldn't spell their own name. All 16 children have been removed from the house, and while investigators work to get more details on what exactly happened inside those 4 walls, neighbors and residents are trying to wrap their heads around it too. When it happened just down the street from them, one neighbor had no idea anyone lived inside the house.
Well, honestly, the house seemed abandoned. And it was a shock because we had never seen or heard anything from that house. So to me, it seemed like they had them locked in there, because I had never seen a child in that yard, or the people that was just in court. That's the first time I've seen them.
Odell says there were no signs of life, no noise, and no one outside of the house, giving him and so many other neighbors no suspicions at all of anything going on. And the scene here is still surrounded by police tape, but you can see from the street just piles of trash on the porch and in the yard, as well as a pile of old children's toys and a dog food bowl that's still completely full. Amanda, Marilee.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much for that live report. Anyone with information about the family is asked to call the Ohio Attorney General's office. They have a tip line.
He says that they are still in the very beginning stages of this investigation, and they will do what they can to bring justice to these children. For the very latest on the case, you can head to our website, WOWKTV.com.